They're young, bold, and rewriting the rulebook on what it means to be a leading man in Hollywood. Gone are the days of the silent, tough guy in a suit. Today's stars are softer, stranger, and a whole lot more interesting. Let's meet the next generation of leading men. First up, who else but Timothy Chalamet, the tousled-haired force of nature blending indie soul with blockbuster swagger. From Call Me By Your Name to Dune to Wonka, he isn't following the wave, he is the wave. Sensitive, stylish, and just unpredictable enough to keep things interesting, Timothy's not just a movie star, he's a cultural moment. Outside, fans are screaming, crying, lining the streets just to catch a glimpse. And yet, even with all that chaos around him, he stays down to earth, a superstar with his feet still on the ground.
I feel just big gratitude for it all, and even last night I was there with Kid Cudi, who's a musician and an actor too, and that's someone who I waited outside the stage door for as a fan when he was a musician, and growing up in Hell's Kitchen, I spent a lot of time outside, theaters and hotels, seriously for basketball players or actors I liked, so no, I feel a big gratitude for it.
Then there's Charles Melton. Once known mostly for his role on teen TV dramas, he's officially stepped out of that box and into the big leagues. In Todd Haynes' May December, Charles delivered a performance that stunned critics and audiences alike. Quiet, complex, heart-wrenchingly human. But this isn't some overnight transformation. Melton's always had the talent, and it just took the right role to unlock it. Now, directors are lining up, and award buzz is following him everywhere. But for Charles, just one thing is important.
Oh, I'm just grateful to be working, and grateful to do things, be a part of projects that I love, and just to continue evolving in that whole process with the choices I make.
And then there's Kelvin Harrison Jr., the quiet chameleon. He slips into every role with razor-sharp precision. From the simmering intensity of Lute to the regal poise of Chevalier. Thoughtful, elegant, and always a step ahead, Kelvin is crafting a legacy that doesn't shout, it resonates. Next up we have Barry Keoghan. He's intense, electric, and never plays it safe. With an already impressive list of film credits to his name, Barry's made his mark in everything from the unsettling brilliance of The Killing of a Sacred Deer to the magnetic chaos of Saltburn. He's the kind of actor you can't pin down, and that's exactly why he's been rising fast. But with his star firmly on the rise, Barry's planning to take things slower in the future, choosing his next steps with care.
I just want to be selective, and when I do something, I'll commit to it and immerse myself in it. And I don't ever want to feel that I have to just work. I even hate calling it work. But yeah, it's just to be selective.
And what about Jacob Elordi, the tall, dark, former teen heartthrob who turns expectations on their head? From the toxicity of Euphoria to a haunting take on Elvis in Priscilla, Jacob's roles are getting deeper, darker, and far more interesting. He's not just a pretty face, he's a serious talent. And last but not least, Dacre Montgomery. From the heat of Stranger Things to the swagger of Elvis, A Musical Revolution, Dacre brings fire to every role. But he's not stopping at acting, he's stepping behind the camera too. He's a leading man who wants to tell the whole story, not just star in it. Before taking the director's chair though, he started producing with purpose. Every move is intentional, part of a bigger vision he's building from the ground up.
I'm actually going to be directing my first film, so that's what I'm going on to after this. And I think for me, the transition from acting to directing, I think naturally involves producing, because I feel like filmmaking is problem solving, right? Whether it's narrative or crew or whatever. And I think for me, directing something I wanted to do since I was a kid, and producing fits under that umbrella. So this is me trying to segue into that space.
What do they have in common? Vulnerability, versatility, and a fresh take on fame. This is the new masculinity. Less noise, more nuance. They're not just leading men, they're leading the way.